Spoilers ahead. Watch out, and take care. The movie begins in Moab, Utah, where two friends Huck and Sonny meet and prepare to go skydiving, to celebrate Huck's birthday. But as Sonny gets terrified and chooses to escape, he falls due to the hovering helicopter, and Huck sees him fall and leaps down. Sonny is overjoyed when Huck teaches him how to fly, and promises to meet him on every birthday until the end of time. And they both fall down using a parachute. After that, childhood images of both Sonny and Huck, as well as Sonny's wedding photos appear. Furthermore, it appears that as time passes, the two friends move apart and see one another less frequently. Then the movie shifts to 15 years later, where Sonny is at home with his children, and now he is a house husband. Then his wife Maya appears, working on a project of her own, and invites Sonny to join him for the night at a linked party. She then departs for work. Sonny's son Dashiell wants to become a stand-up comedian, but he advises him to concentrate on piano practice. He receives a call from Huck, who invites him to his 44th birthday party, but he rejects it since he is too busy with school volunteer work. Sonny drives his children to school, where he is shown performing volunteer work. Last, he performs in the talent contest auditions. He brings the kids home, and at the party, Armando, who is Maya's client, tells him about the new company which was designed by Maya. Everyone there likes Armando, except Sonny. Then, although everyone admires Armando, Armando admires Maya for designing his home and business. Everyone there asks about Sonny, and Armando responds by telling them that Sonny is a house husband, who looks after the children. Everyone chats about their own businesses, but Sonny becomes bored. When Maya and Sonny are talking about Armando at home, Sonny says he doesn't like him, but Maya believes he's a really good and respectable man, but Sonny thinks Armando is hitting on her. Sometime later, when Maya shows Armando's messages to Sonny, he becomes jealous. Following that, Maya tells him she doesn't know much about her kids and decides to take them to her mother's house for spring break without Sonny. The next day, Sonny tells all his friends about this. All the people are happy to meet Sonny at such a time. Later, Sonny and one of his friend Alan are seen having a conversation. Alan advises Sonny to let Maya take the kids alone, because he is concerned that Sonny would become like crossing guard Lenore. Since her husband left her, and her children don't need her, because she was a full-time mother and is now alone. After hearing everything, Sonny decides to stay at home, while Alan and he decide to party and play golf. A few days later, the kids are seen loading their things into the car, and Sonny assists them. Maya arrives and tells him she wants him to go to Huck's party. He assures her that he has a better idea, and Maya departs. Sonny calls Alan after Maya and the kids have left, but he cannot come. Then he goes to a golf club by himself, and has to play golf with some old ladies. He is not a good golfer and regularly loses to the old ladies. Later, Sonny visits a barbecue restaurant, and eats a huge amount of food, but he is unable to digest it and vomits. After that, he sits alone in his room, disillusioned, and video calls Maya. Also, his friends tease him on social media. And after a few moments, he gets a message from Huck, saying that this is the last chance to join the party. He thinks for a bit, then decides to attend Huck's party the next day. He goes to the party place where he asks a person about Huck, and that person points to the boat. He is looking at the boat at that time. Huck demonstrates his complete strength while showcasing his amazing physical condition. This essentially implies that when he encounters Sonny, he is absolutely naked. He furthers this by bragging about his luxurious bus, which is stocked with influencers and has a minibar. Sonny wonders how all of these influential people know Huck. They claim to be co-workers at WeWork. There he informs Sonny he no longer works in an advertising firm, and he informs others about Sonny that he is a house husband who plays the piano extremely well. Maya and her children are conversing with her parents. Armando appears in a chopper, because he plans to buy a nearby island and get Maya to design it. Armando tells her to quit her job and start a new business. At Huckshall, which is where Huck's own Burning Man event takes place, Sonny is attacked by a mountain lion and Sonny wins the fight. They discover Huck's extravagant theatrics to be hollow, when a lone shark by the name of Stan Berman appears with his muscled Dorrit, as if that weren't enough. He asserts that Huck owes him $47,000, and to hasten the payment process, he fractures one of Huck's fingers. Sonny claims that he is somewhat at fault for this tricky scenario, because it was because of him that they learned Huck's whereabouts, after he uploaded a picture on Instagram. Sonny's little finger is broken as a result of Dorrit's abuse. Stan has Dorrit set Huckshall ablaze, to make sure Huck realizes the seriousness of the problem. Stan Berman afterwards sets fire to his camp. So Huck and Sonny are forced to go back to their houses. Soon, Sonny discovers in the middle of the mayhem that Armando has commandeered Maya's vacation, and offered to take her along with kids to his island, in order to seek her opinion on the style of design that would be best for him. Sonny thinks Armando is trying to steal his wife because of this. After this incident, the two have a sincere discussion about their lives, during which Huck acknowledges that he was fired from the advertising business, not quit. While Sonny acknowledges that his life is monotonous, Huck is envious of how wonderful his life is with such a lovely family. They decide to visit Armando's home, in order to cause as much damage as possible. So in order to get even, he travels to his vacant house with Huck and their driver Thelma, with the intention of wrecking it. They are attempting to set his turtle free. Sonny, however, is concerned about it being run over on the road, so they abandon the idea. Then they walk inside to raise the wine cooler's heat all the way up, destroy all of Armando's spices, and delete his TV history. They start to act a bit crudely as Sonny rubs all of Armando's dishes against his private areas. He defecates on Armando's bed after that. The shoe on Huck's left foot is stolen, while the one on his right foot is all left alone. Thelma starts smashing Armando's dinnerware. When she becomes overly enthusiastic, Sonny and Huck stop her, because they don't want to do any major harm. However, Thelma unintentionally runs over the turtle, and hurts it as they leave. She makes sure that it doesn't pass away, taking him to the veterinarian. They had no idea that Armando's CCTV camera had recorded every one of their pranks, resulting in their covert vengeance mission a total disaster. After they are done with this revenge plan, they return to Sonny's house. There, he finds it surprising to see a party of several people present. He discovers his friend's dad, snorting powdered ADHD medicine for his child. Everyone he encounters, including this friend, is having a fantastic time. He is bewildered by this and unaccustomed to it, because he is happy with his life as a stay-at-home father, but he gets to demonstrate his singing abilities, with a well-known artist who attends her party. By inviting Seal to the party, Huck nearly wins Sonny over. Sonny decides to give Stan $47,000 as a thank you, so Huck doesn't have to be on the run all the time. Stan receives the funds. Huck has been rescued. Maya and her children return home. He chastises Sonny for her jealousy, and for hosting such an extravagant celebration. She holds him responsible for spending so much money on Huck. At that point, she departs with the children and instructs Sonny to vacate the home, since she believes they require some space in their relationship. Later on, he finds out that Huck purposefully damaged his car, since he knows he can get a new one. Sonny even gets into a battle with Huck after discovering he had spent money on Seal. The morning after the messy party, Sonny calls Maya to apologize, mentioning that Huck was the person who invited everyone who came to the party last night. Later he even goes home to apologize to Armando, who says he only sees Maya as his best friend, and Sonny doesn't have to worry about him. At the school's talent event, he is not in his usual cheery and positive mood, since he's still recovering from last night's problems. Sonny discovers the truth about the false allegations about crossing guard Lenore, which drove her to attempt to be someone else and alienated her from her kid. After some time at the event, he offers Dashiell, his son, an opportunity to play piano. When Sonny comes on stage to assist him, Dashiell confesses that he doesn't like playing the piano at all, and that he would like to pursue his career as a stand-up comedian. Sonny then makes an unplanned, inorganic and passionate monologue about being a stay-at-home father. Dashiell then entertains the crowd with a stand-up routine. After restoring his relationships with Dashiell, Ava and Maya, he learns that Stan Berman returned his money to him after the performance. When he notices Huck at the harbor, he fears Stan is there to murder him. He enters Stan's yacht after calling Thelma to rescue Huck. But they learn that she made a deal with Stan to settle her debt. Sonny presents him with a counterproposal. Sonny aspires to work as a children's party planner. She hopes to combine Huck's talent for throwing fantastic parties, with her own capacity to occupy kids while earning money. She then reimburses Stan, and distributes the remainder through the joint venture they started. As a consequence, Huck is spared from accompanying Stan to Yemen, and having to work as a waiter on his boat for the rest of his life. The boat owned by Stan is then trashed by the three of them, Thelma, Huck and Sonny, because it appears to have become their calling card. Later, we learn that Huck and Sonny's company is a big success, and that Huck even has marriage on his mind. The end. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Turn on the notifications, and leave a like to help the channel out.